morning and happy Friday. I have just woken up here at my parents' place, so that is my childhood home. I stayed there overnight because my sister is visiting. She lives in Stockholm. Today is Friday, so it's gonna be the weekend, but I'm gonna have to be working, so it's not gonna be free time for me, but that's okay because I only have one more week until the deadline for my knitting book, which is very exciting. I'm also very happy that this massive project is soon over. I've been working on this for over 8 months. But I thought I would take you along during this weekend, do a little weekend vlog, show you what I've been up to, or what I'm gonna be up to, and we can chat about knitting in the process. All right, let's go. I am going to go to a cafe and sit and work. I woke up much later than I usually do. I woke up at 9. Usually I wake up at around like 7:30. So now I really need to go get some coffee and get my day started. Today I am wearing this Stay Up Till Dawn sweater in the scrap yarn version. Can't really see it so well, but and then I'm also wearing my scarf, which is for my book. It's the only scarf I made for the book. I'm not really like a typical shawl knitter, even though I know some people like only knit shawls. But I didn't want to have like one scarf in the book, so this is 2-color brioche, so it's like fully reversible. It's knitted in Kås and borsted alpaca from Sandnes, and it's really soft. And today, even though it's sunny, it's still quite chilly, so I get to use it a little bit still. Right, let's go to the cafe. Just went to the yarn shop to pick up some cotton yarn, so I bought this Sandnes Garn Mandarin Petit in like a really creamy beigey shade, and then just like in an off-white shade. And I'm buying this because I'm trying to get my sister into knitting. When we were in Portugal, I got her to knit just like a really simple 1x1 ribbed knit beanie, and she actually found it really fun. I think she has a little bit of trauma from school because she's left-handed, so knitting in school was always kind of a struggle for her. But when I got her into knitting now, she actually found it really meditative and thought it was quite fun, so I'm trying to kind of keep her going. So we're gonna make like really simple summer top, and my plan is then to also knit it at the same time as her, and designing it and knitting it, kind of being able to help her, and then hopefully also make a pattern. So that is why I have bought some yarn. Real quick, I want to say thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring today's video. Now, BetterHelp is a network with over 20,000 therapists online, and this month of May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and this year's theme is Together for Mental Health. So the idea is that the more we kind of talk about mental health, we remove that stigma of it, and maybe the stigma that has sometimes been associated with going to therapy. The way it works is when you sign up, you answer a bunch of questions, so BetterHelp knows what you're looking for and what kind of situation you are in, and then it will match you with a therapist. And it says on the website that it takes 24 to 48 hours, but when I went in there and then I replied all the questions and said kind of the things that I would like to explore, quite a lot of it has to do with like career things, and I feel like when everything goes smoothly, I'm good. But then when I start to stress out and I put a lot of pressure on myself, I would like to just have more, just gain like more knowledge and understanding and tools when those moments happen that I can use. I got matched up with a therapist and we're gonna start our sessions. So I'm really looking forward to it. And if this is something that you'd be interested in as well, you can click the link in the description below. So that's BetterHelp. So that's betterhelp.com/Kika, and then you can try it out and get 10% off for your first month. And you can choose if you want to do the sessions by chat or via phone or by video. So it's all really easy and flexible, and you could do it from home. So definitely go and check out the link in the description. So that's betterhelp.com/Kika to get 10% off for your first month. All right, back to the video. So hungry. Let's see. I am having a salmon sashimi bowl from this place called Kamome, which is just around the corner here. It's so nice. Like this Japanese little place. This is what I am currently, well, one of the things I'm currently working on. It's from this borsted alpaca from Sandnes Garn. And it's just gonna be like a really oversized, kind of relaxed sweater. And I decided to do it from bottom up. I could have done it from top down as well, but I just figured, I don't know, I just felt like doing it from bottom up essentially. And then I'm going to separate for the front and the back yoke at the armholes, and then probably do like pretty big sleeves as well, like making it, I really want this to be the piece that this summer I can just throw over something. Like it's really, the fabric, I'm using 6mm needles, so it's really like you can see, it's not so dense, and I think this borsted alpaca is not so itchy either, but still quite warm. So, and also I want it to be quite loose and relaxed, because then I think like if you're kind of sensitive to itchiness, which I am, when it's kind of loose and it's not like hugging your skin really tightly, then I feel like it's okay. All right, but can't knit right now. Now I need to get some work done. So at the moment I am working on trying to finalize all the texts for the book. So I've essentially taken all the photos already for the book. I have 21 patterns in the book. So there's 10 sweaters, 2 cardigans, and the rest is accessories. But then, you know, there's gonna be like an introduction text. Then there is some tips and tricks for knitters, and that's really because I want the book to be accessible also maybe to people who aren't so, or kind of more new to knitting. So that's why I want to really make sure that I include those things as well. So now the introduction, I had planned to maybe make it 1 page. It's 3 pages long at the moment because, and I don't consider myself really like a writer type. I feel like I'm more visual, but that being said, I still like to write, and I think it's quite satisfying when you get into kind of how you word things, trying to be a little bit funny, trying to get your personality in there. So I do like it, but it takes quite a long time, and I often do one of those mistakes that I write something and, you know, they say that first you should just write and then you go back and then you edit it. But I'm the kind of person that I often get stuck on my sentences, so I start to like edit and censor things out as I'm writing. So it's very slow. So I'm definitely not a pro on this, but that is what I'm working on currently. I'm gonna try to get this intro text nailed, at least like so I have like a first draft and then I can come back to it. So I still have next week. All right, let's get into it. we are in the car on the way to the countryside. So we're just gonna go there for one night. We have the cats with us, and I decided, you know what, it's one night, I'm not gonna take that much stuff, and still somehow I end up having like 3 bags of stuff with me. I have the yarns that I bought yesterday because my sister is also coming, my parents are coming, so hopefully we'll find some time to start this summer top project. And then I also have some other yarn with me because I still for the book have some of the photos, like some of the, because there's going to be like a section with special techniques that I want to show and have like photo instructions. So I have some of those samples for those photos with me, but I don't know, I think I'm trying to cram too much into one weekend. So let's see if I'll have time to do that. No niin. Oi vui. Pitääkö sinne mennä avaamaan se?
Oi ei.
Kai se on.
Siellä on.
Kika. Oi voi, blåser det lite. Blåser det. Ja voi voi. We've just arrived to the countryside. It's raining and a very gloomy day. We stopped during the way at a car show that I think Yuki had more fun at than I did. And now we're gonna go say hi to the other house. Where is Kika? Kika! Kika! Come! Come, Kizu! Come! Yeah, come! Go! It's pretty rainy and gloomy, and of course Viggo wanted to go out immediately. Now I'm in my parents' little house, and then we have like a separate, this used to be a guest house, but now me and Yuki, we always use it when we come here. And now I'm waiting for my sister and my parents to come back. They're out on a walk, and my plan is that when they come back, I am going to start this knitting project with my sister. So I've calculated, or I did like a sample swatch. Let me show you. This is the sample swatch I did from this Mandarin Petit yarn. I held it double because I figured it's pretty thin, so if you don't hold it double, you have to knit it with 3mm needles, and I think that just takes so long, even though it will probably produce a really nice fabric. But holding it double with 5mm needles, that's US 8, I produces like a really, I think, nice fabric, and it's not like that thick or anything. And I just made a sample because we're gonna knit the summer top in the round, so kind of lazy like that. So when I did the sample, because you also then want to knit it in the round instead of flat, so not back and forth. So instead I just used a double pointed needle and always knitted each round, and then just slid my stitches back and just left like this kind of a tail here behind, so I didn't have to do the purl rows at all. This kind of works when you're doing a sample and you don't want to like cast on, you know, like 50 stitches for something really big. And yeah, so now I just kind of have to ask my sister which color she wants, then I'll take the other one. And then I calculated gauge is 16 stitches per 10 centimeters or 16 stitches per 4 inches. And I think I want my summer top to not be too loose. So I think, what did I calculate? I think I'm gonna cast on like 140 stitches or something like that. I'm gonna have to do some math still, but I think approximately something like that. And we'll see how it goes. Jag tror jag skulle kunna göra vit. Men
Det är den här beige.
Ja, men okej också beige.
Ja. Ja, nog kan jag göra beige.
De är ganska samma.
Hur är det mot huden? Det blir en massa gris i. Nej.
Tror jag. Good morning, it is Sunday. I am walking over to my parents' place because it is Mother's Day today here in Finland, so I'm gonna go and bring this little flower for my mom, and I think my sister is sitting outside in the sun, and so we are going to continue knitting. I knitted quite a lot on my summer top yesterday. Don't know how far she got. I think she got distracted by cooking for all of us, which was very nice, but I'm gonna sit out in the sun a little bit, chat with her, chat with my mom, and today it's sunny, which is super nice after being super rainy yesterday. So I think it's gonna be a nice day. Sitter du och stickar? Yes, ta också min stickning med. Hello! God morgon!
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes.
Hello again. So 2 weeks or more like 3 weeks have gone by since I filmed that weekend vlog, and as you can see I have finished my summer top. I am so happy how it turned out, and it's finally getting warm enough here that I can actually wear this, because as you saw in the weekend vlog it was really gloomy and really cold still here in Finland around 2 or 3 weeks ago. This top, I thought it turned out so nice. I love the crisscross back, and it was really easy to make. I knitted this in 3 days, so I decided I'm gonna turn this into a pattern, which actually I've already done that. I have already turned it into a pattern. So next I'm going to film a complete tutorial on how to make this, so even if you've never knitted anything or you've never knitted anything with cotton or a summer top before, you'll get the step-by-steps, and then also there is going to be a pattern. So I am really looking forward to that. And I did this crisscross back for this top, but I'm also going to make an alternative, so you can also just have like the regular straps that just go like regular ways. So if you want to wear a bra underneath, now I just have like one of these bras that don't have any straps on. But yeah, super happy with how it went. Needless to say, I didn't maybe manage to get my sister that into knitting. She started, she was kind of, well, I'm not even sure. I think she started more because she didn't want to disappoint me, but I think she's gonna then, when she comes back in the summer, maybe she'll be more like motivated and I'll get her to knit something. So she only knitted like a little bit, and then she just said like, you know what, I'm gonna take a break and I'll come back to it, which is totally fine. It was still nice. Alright, thank you so much for hanging out with me in this video. I hope you thought it was fun. I'm definitely gonna keep you updated and start making more videos now, because now I have actually almost finished all the material for my knitting book. So the deadline kind of went already and I've sent in most of the English material, and the book is also gonna come out in Finnish, so I am still working on some of the translations for the patterns, but otherwise it's really coming together, which is really, really surreal, and somehow it doesn't really feel like it's going to be a book. Like now it just feels like I've done all this stuff, and to tell you the truth, I'm also kind of like done with it. I really want to now move forward, probably just because I need like a little bit of a break from it, but very excited to get more into making videos again, making tutorials. I have so many ideas for challenges and just things I want to knit. So I'm really looking forward to a summer with lots of knitting. Alright, that's it. You can always come say hi. I'm over at Kika on Instagram, and stay tuned. The pattern for this and the tutorial for this top is gonna come out probably like in the next or the coming weeks. Alright, until then, take care. Bye!